Hi Professor S, my name's Diana Chavez and this is for Astronomy 1403. My project is over the moon. Genesis 1:16, and God created two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. As you can see right now is the light, so we have the sun to give us our light, but tonight we'll actually have the moon giving us our light, or reflecting off some light to the earth. And the reason that is because many people surprisingly believe that the moon provides its own light, when in reality the moon it acts like a mirror reflecting the sun. So what happens is, for example, this is the sun, I am the moon, and this is the earth. So I'm standing here and receiving all this light from the sun, but I'm reflecting it off back to the earth, because in reality the moon it's like a gray, really dull color. It has no light at all, so it's just acting like a big mirror. But fortunately for us, we're not able to see the sun during the day. We are able to see just the moon at night, and sometimes during the day. And the reason we are sometimes able to see it during the day is because sometimes the sun is just reflecting so much light off the moon that it has to, makes it visible during the day. And whenever the moon is shining at its brightest, it's only reflecting off 12% of the light that it receives from the sun. So I could only imagine what the moon would look like if it was reflecting off, like, let's say 15 or 18%. But luckily for us, it's at a perfect degree, which is 12%. And the moon actually shines its brightest when it's at a 180-degree angle. And the moon sometimes, it looks so far, and sometimes it looks so close away. But in reality, the moon is 238,900 miles away from the Earth. But it's actually, even though it's so far away, it's actually the closest thing that the Earth has to it. Well, the moon has many great things that we are able to see from it. We can see its many phases, and we are able to see two eclipses, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. But its phases are the new moon, the waxing crescent, the first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, and the waning crescent. And my favorite, the solar eclipse, happens when the Earth, Sun, and the moon are all aligned quite precisely. And what happens is, since the moon is pretty small, well, really small compared to the sun, the moon is in front of the sun. Well, since the moon is too small, it obviously can't cover the entire Earth. So what happens is the moon covers part of it. So while this part is being blocked, the outer part of the moon has like a ring of light going around it like that. So that gives it like a magnificent thing to see, because it's like a dark light, like a dark little circle with a light going around it, which is amazing. And the lunar eclipse happens whenever the moon looks kind of reddish and orangish color, and that happens whenever the Earth is passing between the moon and the sun. And when that happens, the Earth's shadow covers part of the Earth. So whenever that does happen, that's what gives the moon that color, that orangish reddish color, whenever the Earth's shadow kind of covers the moon. And for a long time, and even to this day, the moon is something that has always created such a wonder about it, because we wanted to know more about it. And for a long time after the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the United States of America were at a war to know more about the universe, and especially about the moon. And for a long time, the Soviet Union was actually in the lead. They were able to provide us the first picture of the dark side of the moon. Many people don't know that the moon has a dark side, and the reason it's called the dark side is because although we see the moon every single day, we don't see the moon 100%. When we see the moon only 50%. And the reason that is because this is the Earth, we can say, and I am the moon. So while the moon is rotating the Earth, it goes like that. So the moon never really turns around like this. It just turns around like this. So while the Earth is rotating the sun, the moon is rotating the Earth in a 29.5-day cycle or orbit called an ellipse. And well, whenever the Soviet Union provided that picture, that was with Luna 3 on October 4th, 1959. Well, after that, a couple of years later, America got the lead and landed its first two men on the moon, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, on July 20th, 1969. Ever since then, including those two men, a total of 12 men have been on the moon, and all men have been American. And the last two men to step foot on the moon have been Gene Cernan and Jack Schmitt on December 14th, 1972. It is 2015, and yet those two men have been the last men to step foot on the moon. Many more trips are expected to be done to the moon, and the future explorations have been said to be due in 2016. So we're really excited about that, and we're just excited to learn more about the moon, learn about that natural light that God gave us at night. So if you ever have the chance, just step outside at night and just look at the sky, look at the great gifts that have been given to us. And well, my name's Simon Chavez, and thank you so much for watching this video.